of the race. 8 laps once again. 15 minutes, well, about 15 minutes, I should say. Hopefully, that should be about how long this race will be. I think it's going to be interesting, Liam.
If we don't see a crash on Eau Rouge on this race, I think I'm going to be pleasantly surprised.
Green flag. Yep, green flag is out there. Simon Povey getting a good, decent start. All to the field, 3 wide into the corner, contact. Whoa, Richard A. Goodwin saves it, contact again. Whoa, car off into the side. Already trouble. Oh, everybody's still going through though. So far so good, 2 wide action in the middle of the field. Looking up forward, there's cars stopped in the first corner, cars around. Ooh, that's a lot.
And also in the bottom split, we've had some contact with 3 cars involved.
Ooh, everybody in a line in the back, 8th, 9th, 10th, and whatnot like that. 2 wide. They all straighten it out. 2 wide still. Ian Smith taking it to the left side of the number 80 of Luke Ridgway as he evens out, tries to squeeze in between Ridgway and Hickman. Smith evens it out. Passing up ahead, Lee Thompson in the number 83, passing, looks like Clive Lawrence on the right side, and Clive's getting passed again by Stephen Hugg. Looks like he's got a little bit of a bad exit, Lawrence did. Ridgway had to check up. Ooh, whoa, way off to the right. Letting everybody go into the grass, keeping it off the wall. Lawrence is coming to a stop.
Out in front, we've got Jamie Wilson with quite a considerable gap between him and Matthew Venn. In 3rd place, we've got Richard Wild. 4th place, Richard Goodwin. Or is it? No, Robert Teagues slipped back into 5th place.
Yep, it looks like Teagues is falling back. He, I believe, is one from the bottom split as well. He's getting passed on the left side by Lee Thompson. Thompson nicking that grass, almost trouble there. Ooh, hard on the binders. He successfully passes him as looks like Stephen Hugg and everyone else pretty much is going to go on the left side of Ting. Ting hard on the brakes.
7 places there.
Yeah, Ting had to get hard on the brakes. That made Hickman check up in the number 227. He's looking to the left side as Dean Prescott as well is going to be looking to the right side. They're going 3 wide into the first corner. Hard on the binders. They're going to about settle it out. Ooh, almost contact. Dean Prescott makes the pass on Robert Teagues and 3 wide behind Hickman. Robert Fagg, Andreas Katz, and Simon Pope, all 3 wide. They settled out going into the whatever corner this is.
In the bottom split, we have Jimmy Broadbent leading from Anthony Woodward and Claire Preck.
Ooh, in the grass making a pass. Ooh, they're battling hard. Hickman. It looks like it's Hickman, Simon Povey, and Robert Teagues are 3 wide going into the sharp right-hander here in a minute. 3 wide, hard on the binders. 2 wide, evens out. Little bit of contact, almost. Oh, there they go. They even out. Teagues loses more position. Hickman passes as well as Povey. Looking ahead, Dean Prescott is comfortable. A lot of cars. There's a battle up ahead. Lee Thompson and Richard Goodwin side by side coming out of the corner. Goodwin with the lead coming out. Not the lead of the race, but lead of Thompson, I should say. Thompson not giving up, looking to the left side, going into this left-hander. Thompson with the momentum, easy on the brake. Hugging the left side curb. Still side by side. Goodwin putting up a good fight with Thompson. Thompson with the momentum. Negative. Goodwin with the momentum. And looking behind, here comes Ridgway, it looks like. He's looking to pass, but no. Stephen with the surprise pass on Thompson on the right side. These guys are really going.
That is a battle for 4th position. Or was a battle for 4th position.
I'm not even sure. Woo, car slow on the left side. That's Hickson, and he's being lapped. Looks like Thompson's getting passed on the right side by Ridgway. Ridgway putting up a good fight on the right side, going into a left-hander. Here we go, full throttle through. Easy on that white line. Don't want to get that grass, lose that grip, because on iRacing it's like ice. Ooh,
and as you say it.
Taking it wide was Hug. I apologize for cutting you off, but that was a wide exit.
Everyone getting squirrely out of the bus stop chicane.
Yeah, Elaine Tesler on the bumper of Ridgeway. On the left side now of Ridgeway, trying to make that pass. No momentum, but on the bumper of Tessier is Smith. Smith using that draft for his advantage, trying to get as much speed as he can going into the corner. See what they do here. Ian has to check up a little bit to keep it off. Everybody single file up the hill, out of that left-hander onto the long straightaway. Now is where the draft can come into play. Lee Thompson leading those 4 cars. Smith tucking in behind Tessier, trying to get that draft.
Richard Wild is looking to close in on second place here.
Richard Wild trying, but so far no cigar for him, if you will. But looking through the field here, everybody just pretty much single file running their own race. Everybody's doing their own thing except for Tony McCallum. He just flew past a slow car. Woo, getting a little squirrely. Everybody's checking up. 77 into the grass. That is Ken Bracey. He's so far so good. He has some right front damage, but that was from a earlier incident, not this one. Tire smoke and sand up in the air, but ooh, Nick McLaren in 37th position spins out, reversing onto the track into the sand pit, or the kitty litter, if you will. Saw your field flying by. Everybody else, though, so far so good. Lee Thompson and Luke Ridgeway on his bumper again of Thompson. These guys aren't trying. Ridgeway looking to the right side. He's tucking in. Can he make it? No, he cannot. But Elaine Tesler using that opportunity to try to close in a little bit. Ooh, a little bit wide. Tessier went into the sand pit coming out of that corner. Didn't really bother him that much, but it slowed him just a little bit.
Hug is looking at an outside maneuver at Blanchimon on Goodwin, but thinks better of it. Although he's going to try again.
Coming up with a hard run, or really fast run, I should say. It was both of them. Lee Thompson and Ridgeway. All to the left side. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, contact between them 3, or them 2.
That was some good driving there.
Yeah, that was really good driving.
Although it isn't settled yet.
Ooh! No, it is not. Look at these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars all together within feet of each other going through the corner. Everything was going to get situated. Ridgeway, Goodwin, and then Thompson. Thompson gets a good lead on his own. If he can get out there and run some good corners, he shouldn't have any problem from behind. Everybody else doing good except Smith, Tessier, and Steven. They're all within threats of each other. Bumper to bumper. Left side goes Tessier. Right side goes Smith. Hug in the middle. Hard on the binders. 2 wide going in the corner. There we go. Evened out. Nope. Hug. Oh, into the grass goes Tessier. Hug gets contact. Hug in the grass, in the sand, and so is Povey. Looks like Tessier slows down. Tessier slows down a little bit. Povey gets the spot. Hug gets a spot. Smith is on the bumper of Ridgeway, and Ridgeway's on the bumper of Goodwin.
That was some intense stuff there.
Yeah, it was. That was good racing right there. Everybody, even though they made contact, they still made sure they knew where each other was. And it looks like Ting's update on him. He started on the pole. He's currently 10th position. He caught up to a lap car, or the lap car caught up to him. I'm not quite sure. I just know that they're in front of each other. And Povey's in 25th position. He's not even in for a position. I think he's trying just to get his laps back. He's doing so far so good. Stephen Hugg, 7th position. Ian D. Oh, on the right side is Ridgeway for Goodwin. There they go. Break hard on the binders. On the right side, it's almost contact. Smith and Goodwin almost made contact. Looks like Ridgeway overtook Goodwin, and Smith tried for a position but just couldn't get it. Thompson with that comfortable lead in front of Ridgeway. He's trying to reel in Wild in. So far, it's looking like he's running just a little bit slower lap times, as Wild doesn't get the best corner coming out of the last one. Here he goes. He's up onto the gas. Thompson right there behind him, though.
Smith looking at making a move here on Goodwin. Got a good exit out of the bus stop as they head towards La Source.
Yes. No go so far, but he's hard on the throttle, trying to get as much momentum on the left side of Goodwin. Still no dice for him, but there he goes, using that draft a little bit, tucking into the side, using that side draft. Here he goes into the left-hander, onto the binders, onto the gas, on the binders. Here he goes, off the binders. There he goes.
That was very cheeky.
That was good. That was a good pass.
He used all of the track and more out of La Source.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good pass. Update on Thompson and Wild, though. They ran the same lap time. Oh, wait, nope. They almost did. I'm sorry. Thompson was 2 seconds faster than Wild. So, Thompson is definitely pushing it to get up to the lead. I mean, we're on lap 5 out of 8. Big track, short lap count. Matthew Venn in second position. Got to give him a shout out. He's doing a good job of keeping it comfortable. Jamie Wilson out there in the lead, though. He is running good. 2:26.003 was his lap time. Matthew Venn 2:26.456. So they're not exactly running the exact lap times, but they're pretty dang close. Wild with the 2:27, and then Lee Thompson with 2:25. So Thompson is really working it. Looking back, Stephen Hugg is on the left side of Goodwin, trying to make a pass, but nothing so far. Looking to the right side, nothing. Tucks in behind, uses that draft, gaining speed. Goodwin with a really good exit on that little bit of the corner, but seemed to have lost it just a little bit. Just wanted to give you an update on the bottom split. Liam, what you got on the bottom split?
In the bottom split, we have James Yates in second, catching Broadbent for the lead. So that sounds interesting.
Yeah, as left side goes Hug, left side of Goodwin. There he goes, hard on the binders. Goodwin not giving it up just yet. Ooh, contact. Whoa. There it is, and slows him down. And look who wiggles his way through one car is Tessier. Tessier goes for the second, but Hug just too much on the power, got away with it. Hug apologizes, going into the corner, hard on the binders. Ooh, Tessier almost makes contact. Goodwin looking to the right of Tessier. Tessier, hard on the binder. There it is, trouble. Whoa, no, 3 wide, 4 wide, 3 wide again on this straightaway. Good save by Hug. That was intense. Tessier gets past him, and Goodwin gets past Hug. Hug looking to the left side, backs out of it, thinks better of it. Wow.
With the lap traffic as well.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was good racing, good awareness, good checkup by everybody. It looks like Tessier using that draft to get as much speed as he can. Look on the left side, hard on the binders. There he goes. See who has the best line. Goodwin, hard on the power. There he goes. Goodwin keeping the position, but look who's behind him. That is Povey, and he's a lap down right now. He's trying to get his lap back, and he's doing a really good job. He's staying up there with the leaders. And Tessier trying to get past Goodwin, but so far no luck on that one. Liam, what's the front runners doing?
Not a lot of change at the front. If anything, Venn has pulled out a bit of more margin on Richard, although Lee Thompson for fourth is definitely catching Richard in third.
Yeah, so everybody pretty much running their race up there, trying to close in as much as they can, as we're on lap 6 out of 8. 2 to go, I believe, is how these markers are. Broadbent's lead down in the bottom split is down to 1.5 seconds with 3 laps. So it's going to be interesting down there to see who comes up in the top spot. But here, what you're seeing and hearing now, though, is the top split for the Carrera Cup, broadcasted by BSRTV. This is race 2 out of 3. Each one's are 8 lap. And so far, so good. I mean, some good intense racing. A little bit of trouble on the front straightaway, or not straightaway, first corner on the start, but that was to be expected.
Alain's definitely not giving up for 8th place here.
Yeah, definitely
7th
not.
place, sorry.
Yeah, definitely not. I'm looking at Ian right now. He's almost onto the bumper of Ridgeway. Not that many laps left, but it's a really long track for those who use miles instead of kilometers. It's 4.35 miles, and there's 19 corners, or 22 depending on, or 21 depending on how you look at it. It's a lot of corners, a lot of space, just not that many laps to do it in. So we'll have to see how he does. Smith tucking it in, and then Thompson, he's getting really close to Wild. He's 2:25.589. Wild ran a 2:25.796, so they're close on the lap times, but Thompson is still being faster.
Tessier makes a move for 7th place, and it looks as though he's got it done down the Kemmel Straight.
Yeah, yep, looks like Tessier is going to hold it too going into the corner. See how it does coming out onto the power. Here he goes, right hand, full power. Looks like a little bit of a bobble from Goodwin. Lost a little bit of momentum, giving Tessier that spot a little bit more comfortably. Got to keep into a rhythm, got to keep it smooth. The laps are winding down. Lap 7 out of 8. We are really getting close to the end. They got to be as consistent. And whoa! Speaking of consistency, that's not what that is right there. Goodwin gets a little bit loose coming off when he got on the power, allowing Simon Povey, who's a lap down, to get around him. That's going to slow him down just a little bit more, especially if Povey's slower than Goodwin. That's gonna pretty much give Tessier the spot if he's really consistent, really fast.
I feel as though Goodwin has been kind of let down by his great defensive driving, really. He's been focused too much on saving his position rather than being aggressive.
Yeah, and there's battle. Ridgway being overtaken by Smith on the left side. Smith trying so hard. Ooh, almost contact. Smith on the power with as much momentum as he can. Successful overtake on Ridgway.
In the bottom split, the gap is coming down now to just under half a second. James Yates is definitely challenging Broadbent.
That happened really quick. So last time we checked, he was at 1.5.
A whole second.
That's crazy. These guys are really powering down as Thompson goes for Wild. Left side overtake. Here he goes onto the power, coming up to the breaking point. Let's see what he does. Ooh, trying to outbrake him. No dice so far. Thompson on the left, Wild on the right. Here he goes, hard on the power, almost made contact. See if they can use a side draft to benefit them. Thompson on the left side, still trying as hard as he can, going into the uphill. He lets Wild have it, pulls in behind, and goes to use the draft. And here he goes, hard on the power, using that draft, coming down the straightaway. Wonder which line he's going to take. Into the grass, both of them. They're cutting that. Into the left side goes Thompson, Wild to the right. Let's see who can take the position here as we are on the final lap. I just thought I'd mention that for you guys. Final lap passes. Here they are, trying hard. Thompson wanting that 3rd position. Wild not wanting to give it up. Left side look. Nope. Tucking in behind. Single file for Wild and Thompson. Thompson trying still. Smith's comfortable. Ridgway looking, but can't quite get there. Oh, there he goes. Correction. He's going to possibly get to his bumper by the end of the lap. Thompson looking on the bumper. Wild looking left, looking nothing. Tucks right back in.
The challenge for the bottom split has now ended, with James Yates trying to take the lead on the last lap. Late braked himself, missed the corner, and handed it to Broadbent.
Man, that sucks. As Wild makes it past a slower car. Same goes for Thompson. Thompson lost a lot of ground on Wild. That's a shame because he was on the bumper really contesting him. But so far nothing. Smith